Let's just forget about fighting like cats and dogs, because in the wild, things get vicious really quickly. Have you ever wondered what animal rivalries are out there in the jungle? Which are the animals that have hated each other for thousands of years? Today we've put together a list of some really nasty rivalries between different animal species. While hate is a strong word, what would you call an animal's instinct to chop the head off of another animal? Let us know what you think of the list in the comments, and in case you have a suggestion, feel free to send it our way and we might even feature it in one of our next videos. Now remember to smash that like button and subscribe, and now let's get started. Number 10. Lions versus hyenas. Let's start this list with the most obvious one. Lion King taught us this one when we were kids. Hyenas have competed with the king of the jungle for prey since the dawn of time. Both are known to steal from one another, and whenever you see a lion pride, a pack of hyenas will be nearby. Despite the lions having the advantage of being bigger and stronger, the hyena pack, with their overwhelming numbers, can certainly gather an undeniable advantage over the opposition. The rivalry is so fierce that both don't even spare young folk when it comes down to a fight. Number 9. Ants versus ants. Surprised, aren't you now? Being one of the smallest creatures, who would have thought ants would have fierce rivalries, that too between themselves? With over 12,000 species of ants all over the world and having a very organized social and colony structures, ants mostly find themselves in combat with their own kind. Who can blame them? With a population of over 1 million billion, yes, that's actually true, ant colonies regularly find themselves fighting each other for food or territorial gains. The wars are fought between the soldier ants from both parties, indeed a specialized army of ants, while the worker class of ants is busy protecting their territory. Number 8. Anaconda versus crocodile. When two of the largest reptiles compete for dinner in the same environment, what do we get? The most epic fight one can imagine. The largest snake with its bone-smashing talent to squeeze the life out of any creature, while the big lizard having a bite strong enough to snap the largest snake in 2 pieces. Don't forget to grab your popcorn if you ever witness one of the most epic battles in the animal kingdom. Number 7. Great white shark versus killer whale. Heading to the seas, the arena is wider and the competition ever so tough for hunting. The great white shark sits right on top of the food chain in the oceans and are known to attack not only humans and other fish, but also boats. While the whale is seen as a calm monster, the killer whale doesn't shy away from challenging the apex predator in the saltwaters. In 2017, a couple dead sharks ended up on a shore in South Africa with their livers removed with almost surgical precision. It was later discovered that it was a deed of the orcas that enjoy the bounty from the shark and leave the rest of the corpse. Number 6. Dolphin versus shark. Dolphins, the clowns of SeaWorld and a source of entertainment for humans. Little do we know, they're known to work in packs to attack and kill sharks. Although one sharp bite would be the end of the so-called friendly dolphin, but it's known to attack the soft underbelly of sharks. Number 5. Rhinoceros versus elephants. Heading back to the plains. No one was expecting to hear that, but yeah, you heard it right. The two big and gray plant-eating heavyweights of the jungle mostly coexist in peace. But if either feels threatened, the outcome is a vicious battle. The biggest factor here is male elephants entering its must period, a month or 2 long duration where reproductive hormones play with the poor beast's head and cause it to attack almost anything and everything. While no other animal is big enough to fight back, the rhinos are the only known beasts that respond in such a confrontation. Number 4. Wolf versus grizzly bear. The playground for these animals is huge, and you might think these guys encountering a battle is highly unlikely. However, this is far from reality. Despite not competing over prey, the two can often land in a fight when the wolves try to catch a baby bear. On paper, the bear has a clear advantage, weighing in at over 4 times heavier than a wolf, but the big dog runs in packs. The sheer number of wolves can overpower a bear. We all know agility is greater than sheer strength. Number 3. Honeybee versus the Asian giant hornet. Welcome to the real David and Goliath dynamic, as we talk about the battle that takes place in the air. Well, sort of. Asian giant hornets are known to attack honeybees to snatch its larvae to feed its own younglings. Talk about having a real dark side. The hornet can grow as big as 2 inches and can easily break through honeybee defenses. However, the smaller yet more cunning honeybees have created their own unique solution. They group together to engulf the hornet and flap their wings vigorously, thus creating temperatures so high that the hornet literally gets cooked inside the honeybee assembly. Number 2. Polar bear versus walrus. The biggest bear on Earth is an apex predator, and it doesn't really shy away from trying its luck in catching a walrus. However, they usually target a younger walrus or an injured one, with only the biggest bears going after an actual fully grown bull. The match of the heavyweights usually ends in death. Either the bear ends up having a good meal or the walrus walks away victorious, with the bear suffering fatal stab wounds from the big tusks. Number 1. Cobra versus mongoose. So you might be thinking, a mere 2 feet long warm-blooded mammal up against one of the most highly venomous reptiles. Are you kidding me? But hold your horses, we've saved the best for last. The biggest plot twist of your life. The mongoose is resistant to snake venom. Yup, you heard that right. Being extremely agile and sly, coupled with its attitude to never back down, the fight mostly ends in the mammal's favor. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to drop a sub and comment down below which duo of animals was most surprising to you.